With the outdoor athletics season closing in towards a climactic ending in Tokyo, the top athletes across the world are putting down their final pre-championship performances, hoping to put themselves in the most confident positions before challenging for the world title. The men's 100-meter has belonged to KishaneThompson of Jamaica for pretty much the entirety of the outdoor season. Strong early performances in the spring quickly established him as a favorite for the title in Tokyo, particularly his still world-leading time of 9.75 at the Jamaican National Championships, the fastest time run over 100-meter since Justin Gatlin's 9.74 performance a decade ago in 2015. Thompson's success has continued into the summer circuit, with recent impressive wins over his top competitors. Most notable is perhaps his recent rematch against NoahLyles at the Silesia Diamond League meeting in Poland. After getting out to a strong start, Thompson was the sole athlete in the field to hold off a late surge from Lyles, setting a new meeting record in a time of 9.87. Unfortunately, in the days following this victory, it was reported that Thompson is now out with an injury that will result in his absence at the remaining competitions on the Diamond League racing circuit. With little time between now and the initial rounds of the 100-meter in Tokyo, we wish Thompson a full and swift recovery from his injury and the ability to compete at his highest potential in the championships. Other top contenders for the 100-meter crown include reigning Olympic and defending world champion NoahLyles, 2025 American champion KennyBednarek, and 2025 Jamaican championship runner-up ObliqueSeville. While Thompson has recently fallen victim to injury after many impressive performances, Lyles was missing for most of the early season, largely due to injuries of his own. After early season 400-meter and 4x1 relay performances at the Tom Jones Memorial Meet in April, Lyles disappeared from the racing circuit for nearly 3 months. The expectations upon his return were mixed, with many predicting his more well-raced competitors would overtake him, particularly in his first few races back. Living up to his reputation, Lyles defied these predictions, returning from his mid-season hiatus with a solid 200-meter win in the Monaco Diamond League on the 11th of July. A week later in London, he lined up on the track for his first 100-meter race of the season against a strong world-class field, ultimately delivering a respectable second-place performance of 10.0 seconds to ObliqueSeville's impressive 9.86 victory. Due to his status as the defending champion in both the 100 and 200 meters, Lyles was not required to qualify for the Tokyo World Championships through placement within the top 3 finishing positions in either event at the U.S. Outdoor Championships. However, after winning his heat in the initial round of the 100, Lyles opted to conserve his efforts and challenge for another 200-meter American title. Though many expected Lyles to be in the mix, the slight favorite coming into the race was KennyBednarek, the athlete who had ultimately gone on to win the 2025 100-meter American title and was thus far undefeated in 2025 at both the 100 and 200 meters. Both athletes got out hard, establishing clear early leads over the rest of the field. But the final 60 meters was truly a display of dominance by Lyles, who managed to overtake Bednarek shortly before the line to claim his 6th American 200-meter title. In the weeks since the U.S. Championships, Lyles has continued to improve his 2025 100-meter performances. Despite coming up short against Thompson in Poland, his time of 9.90 was still a solid showing, particularly given the strength of the field that day. 4 days later in Lausanne, Lyles again had to settle for second place, running 10.02 into a rainy headwind in a rematch with ObliqueSeville. Seville's victory in the race was truly an impressive performance and an almost perfect repeat of his win in London a month prior. His winning time of 9.87 seconds marks his 5th time under 9.9 seconds for the 100-meter in 2025 And aside from Thompson, he is still the only athlete to beat NoahLyles this year over the 100-meter distance. If Seville can maintain this type of form into the opening 100-meter rounds in Tokyo, he has a very strong chance of making the podium and potentially even taking the title. The coming weeks are certain to give us more insight into who will ultimately be the 2025 world champion. Let us know in the comments who you predict will ultimately come out on top in Tokyo. Thanks for watching, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more of our content.